Not really getting anywhere fast today, so I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna not then. So just in my little freckle lip liner. Who's gonna start? Just set my hair and ordered some food. Really random, just mac and cheese, rice and peas and chips. Because I've literally been eating the same food for the last... This has been something that's been my whole life, but now I'm realising how this actually ties in with the neurodivergence. But I've literally been eating the same pizza, like the exact same pizza, I would say for the last like month, 2 months. Like every day I can't eat nothing else but this thing. Whatever time it is, I feel like I need to eat something, I eat this thing. And it's like tomato, mozzarella and pesto. And it's like, the dairy doesn't help with me in the first place, but it's become like that safe food. And then even when I went to brunch the other day, all the things on the menu, what did I order? Mozzarella, pesto and tomato, croissant. And it's like, oh, I'm seeing this pattern now. That isn't even really what you want, but this has just become like a thing. And I haven't been able to like really look after myself or cook for myself properly how I would normally, consistently. Because I literally just haven't been able to function. So it's literally like, take it out the box, chuck it on the thing, chuck it in the thing. Like, if it wasn't for that, I just wouldn't have eaten. And I've run out of them. I must have had so many of these, I can't even think. And even that, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so bad, but you shouldn't be eating the same thing. And it's like, no, just give yourself a break, okay? It's a bit of bread, a bit of cheese, a bit of tomato, a bit of whatever. Basil, it's not the worst thing. It's not the best thing, but it's not the worst thing. You just so in survival right now, just getting by. Like, just be kind to yourself. Do what you need to do. You will like make progress quicker the kinder you are to yourself. So I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna order myself some food, some little comforting bits to munch. Just want some snuggly bits and. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that. It should be here in a minute. I'm just gonna eat. Just watching some random stuff on Netflix, some Friends, some just random bits. Just like background noise, tuning into little things, fast forwarding this, fast forwarding that. Just kind of like, I don't know. A little, who's this? Oh, the wolf's still here. I didn't even put this away. This is where I'm at. The wolf. But yeah, I need to check my little delivery time, get my food, and then I might just sleep. I want to do readings, but there's definitely resistance there because I'm getting suspense. As much as I'm trying to be like super cool and nonchalant about it, this copyright thing and having to wait for that and hear back about that, and it might have even been, I don't know, remember what it said, was it 30 days? Like what? No. I'm really having to let that go, keep feeling like I've detached and I haven't, and having to redetach and re-let go and let go and let go, 333. Just not in the mood. Even just getting up right now, I feel like I need to sit down. That was too much energy expelled. You know them ones, I can't even hold my own body up today. There's so many things I want to do. I just got to let it all go. I've got to let it go. Gotta let it go. Alright, I'm gonna go and check this, grab this, eat this, and see what happens next. I can hear the cat. I can't see the cat. What are you saying? Where are you? Yeah, I've hit a wall. I feel like I need need some like materialistic magic to actually help me tap back into the inner world. I need some kind of external portal kind of push. I feel like I'm just going to start again. Energy's weird out here. Cat's telling me something. Okay. Yeah, I just had to step inside. I don't know what's going on. It's weird energy outside. But to be fair, I'm so, I don't know, like, so heightened right now. It really could just be picking up on everybody's ring light cameras because it's just like so much like energy just there. But I don't know, Cat's saying something, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like I need some materialistic magic to really like push myself out of this rut, because it's like I keep getting up a little bit and then falling back down lower than I got up. And it's like, no. I need to like really delulu myself here. I feel like I've sat in it, like it's not like a bypassing thing anymore. It's like that antelope energy, like do what needs to be done. I need to fight through this. I feel guided to fight. Not fight, but like take some serious intentional action consistently. Kind of that collapsing time kind of energy. So it's 10 past midnight now. I think I'm going to run another lavender bath. I'm going to turn into a lavender. I'm going to run a little lavender bath. I ate some of that food that I got earlier. I'm going to heat the rest of that up and have that. And then just like have a real pamper. Maybe use some kind of nostalgic chemical products. Because I just feel like I need a little boost. I've been like, yeah, I just need a little magic. So I might just have a bath, like have a full pamper, lymphatic massage, some coconut oil, hair mask. I found some braiding hair. I might do like I've got some different colours, and I feel like I could do like, I see the ice cream colours, like the pink and like blonde and browny colours. I've got a few different colours. So I might just do that, because I was going to dye my hair. I wanted to do it pink, wanted to bleach it, wanted to do this. No, I don't feel called to do that. Do I feel like I was resisting that? There was some resistance and I needed to do it because I was seeing it as non-spiritual, yeah. But then I worked through that and realised, no, actually, I don't need to do it. I don't see it as non-spiritual, but I still don't feel guided to do it. But I'm feeling I might be able just to leave my natural hair and mix up some of them. Mix up some of them colours that I've got left over from before and do my hair. Because I feel like that's stressing me out as well, just having to tend to that every day, and I just need a boost. Maybe make a little turmeric and coffee face mask, like exfoliating scrub. And just chill, drop into the feminine and see if that kind of helps to create a shift. Just do some little bits to boost my exterior, and then I've started cleaning, like having a clean, just like proper spring clean, getting some like freshening everything up, moving things around, getting things in order. Just like basic things like taking all the clothes out, refolding them, putting them back in a different way, just like gonna just like have a proper clean of everything, have everything just fresh, like a refresh, a little cleanse. Not really a cleanse, more of like a boost, a man-made chemical boost, because I have been resisting and avoiding that for the longest time, and I feel like I actually need it. So I'm going to just indulge in some things I wouldn't usually, things that I've been avoiding, and just kind of let myself go for a minute, and then start with a clear mind, start fresh. I feel like sometimes just, feeling good, looking good can trigger feeling good, and feeling good is like, the way to the internal to external glow up. But I feel like I need to just shift the energy somehow. I can't bring myself to meditate. I don't feel like, even in meditation, like my whole energy, my whole body is just down. Like I don't feel like queen type shit right now. I don't feel empress energy. I feel like a peasant potato. Even in spirit, like no. I need to 10 of swords right now, bro. Wounded warrior. I need to lift myself. By any means possible is how I feel. So I'm going to do that today, and then I will rise to feeling fresh, looking fresh, in a fresh, clean, beautiful, organised environment. Get up with the intention to slow down, meditate, do some breathing, have some nice tea, whatever it is. Nothing too regimented, just that I'm going to get up and flow. If I feel to meditate, I will, and probably with the energy I tap into tonight, it will come in through naturally. Because I feel a little lift, and then maybe just get myself some little bits, treat myself to something cute, and just something that inspires me, something that inspires creation, something that helps me to get into the act of creation. And see if I can do something to help myself out of this. It's been a long time, like consistent meltdowns. I'd say 5 years straight, I'd say about 4 years. No, 5 years, maybe more. Like, it's been a lifetime, but in terms of coming out of my 9 to 5 and just like every day, like these were certain realizations, certain things, like just kind of being in this down state where I'm not really, just like survival, I suppose. I don't know what is going on. Bit of dark night of the soul, everything kind of happened at once. Awakenings, realizations, heartbreak, family situations, grief, end of relationship, quitting my job because of meltdowns, getting out of control because of certain things going on, like coming home to heal from the abuse. Like, it's just been like I've been in the rut and physically just let myself be there like this, like literally, like don't brush my hair days on end, and it's like, it's okay, honey, like it's okay. Can't face to do them things like that people just do consistently to keep themselves feeling good, looking good, to really like whatever it is. And it really is like, it's all magic. Like, it really is. Like, there's power in the appearance. There's power in the physical for yourself, firstly. And that doesn't mean in terms of societal standards. It's that whatever appearance makes you feel your best self, or feel the most happiest, or whatever it is, whatever you need to tap into. It's like, but yeah, in my head I thought braiding my hair was a good idea, because it usually takes me about 10 hours to do it. and it means sitting down. I normally just sit cross-legged on the floor, and it's just like being with myself. Even sitting in front of the mirror, it's like soul work. It's meditative, connecting to your body, connecting to the hair. Yeah. It pushes me past the place of frustration, you know, and it's like something so long you have to surrender. And once you start, you got to see it through. So it really slows me down. Grounding, very grounding. And I like to really like take my time with it in terms of, because I know it's long, I don't rush. It's like, it is spiritual to even do to connect, to get into meditation, to do it for yourself, to have certain intentions. You know, to put like loving hands on your head, on your hair, doing something for yourself. Like there's so many different little things with it. But again, the place I'm in, like I'm so irritated, I'm so impatient, I'm so just like self-sabotage mode to actually commit to starting it. So I don't want to. I just want to pace, you know, them pacing ones, just pace around, puffing like a dragon. But no, I need to make a miracle. So bath, pamper, massage, goddess energy, you know, little puff, little food, really tune into the food, all senses, enjoy that. I was actually banging earlier, and it's normally better this evening when I re-cook it. And then what else? Yeah, tidy up, clean, put on some clothes that just make me feel like the dream. Maybe some mirror work, 22 past. Yeah. Just going through some clothes and stuff. It's like anything that doesn't resonate's got to go now. Why am I holding on to certain items, the energy they carry? Some items of clothing I love so much, but it's like I've literally had that piece of clothing on while being abused. And every time I see it, I'm right back there. And I'm like, oh, well, this is good training anyway, because you should be able to be back there and not be bothered about it and still wear the top and enjoy your top, because no one should be able to stop you wearing your top. So get over it. Let's go. Transmute that energy, cleanse it off the top and wear it anyway. But it's like, nah, man, just stop putting yourself through it. Just get rid of the damn top, buy another top. But it's not the same. I have an attachment to items. Same way I have attachment to things, like attachment to clothing. Like I've got certain clothing, yeah, that's so old. Like, I've had clothes since I used to have these pajamas that I had when I was 8, that then I was wearing as like 3/4 lengths as an adult, because it's like the energy of these trousers, I can feel my childhood. Like I can't even tell you. They're actually in the bin now. I did get rid of them in the end, but it was hard. It was really hard. But yeah, some of my stuff is just like, I'm so attached to it. Like I've got the same clothes on rotation in the wash every day. If you see how many fluffy jumpers go in the wash, I wash a day. Like I must wash, like honestly, like 5 fluffy jumpers every 2 days. And there's fluffy trousers, fluffy socks, fluffy. It's just, and because they're so fluffy, they take up so much space. But yeah, it's like just become a uniform. It's like I just let myself go. Like, you don't even have to get ready for the day. You have your day unready. Because it's like, if meltdowns mean that I can't get in the bath, or like I can't get ready for the day, how society says, then what? I just can't have a day? What? I can't do anything until I've had a wash? What? I can't do anything until I've done my makeup? What? I can't do anything until I've brushed my hair? What? I'm not allowed a day? Shut up. Shut up. So now it's like, oh, I get up, you can't get in the bath, cool, go for a walk, go to the park. Who cares, bro? Who am I talking to? Who am I hugging? I don't care, don't talk to me. I'm gonna have a day, I'm gonna do what I want. I'll come on a video looking like this, I'll come on a video looking like this. I'm gonna have a day. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. And the days I do manage to, I do get myself together, then way, but that's good for me, feels nice, feels good for others. Bless you with my beauty. Joke. But on days like this, it is what it is. It is what it is, Sandra. So, a 111. I am going to... I'm going to make some food, have a bath, do what I keep saying I'm doing, but just sitting here chatting. Just sitting here chatting, so I don't get started, because I don't really want to come out the rut. I'm comfortable here, not pushing myself, because you've been through enough, honey. Just stay here forever with your unbrushed hair in your fluffy little house. Let me look after you. That's what I'm telling myself. You better get up. That's that spirit. Like, you better get up, bro. You better get up and do something about this hot mess. Manana. 17. Right. Guys, I want to tell you, I stepped out even more reckless than ever before. Like, I've got over the fact of stepping out with no makeup, but like seriously rough meltdowns. Haven't even had a sip of water. I just had to get out into like some space, into some air, regardless of what that meant. But I just feel really vulnerable, because just shaky, not okay. Big meltdowns, hurt my hand. Upset, big emotional boom. Don't even know. I lost my phone, just like couldn't find my phone just before I left, but really just when I'm like this, just like to have my phone just for comfort. So literally just went looking for that while I was in a meltdown, so unconsciously just like throwing things, clothes, books, I threw extensions, like throwing things in the air, just looking for it to find it. I don't even know what state everything's in when I get back. Yesterday I said about, I'm going to clean, tidy, organise, have a nice pamper, have a lavender bath, get ready, do the braids and shift. Had a beautiful bath, like must have been like half hour, energy healing, pamper, like full blitz, the full works kind of energy. And then ended up doing like half an hour lymphatic massage just with coconut oil connected to my body, like did some inner child work, did some healing stuff, just connected to myself, apologised to myself, forgave myself for certain things, just like let myself like know that I'm safe, like creating my own safe space. Got my hair wet in the bath because I always like just get it wet in the bath with the lavender oil. I bath so much, it's not like there's any dirt in the bath, but I wash my hair in the bath, like just laid in there. And then normally when I get out where it's wet, I'll like re-rinse it coconut oil, and the oils and the shea and the lavender and whatever, peppermint, do the hair mask, wash it off, and then wanted to do the braids. Well, by the time I finished the lymphatic massage, my hair was still wet from the bath, hadn't masked it or washed it off, and I just had to shut down, and that was that. And I was fighting. I wanted to make the rest of the food. It was like 3 a.m. and I wanted to make the rest of the food. Like it wasn't like tired, like I had been, it was like I just literally just, yeah, I ended up in a shutdown with wet hair, then fell asleep like that. Got up to a beautiful organised room, which I obliterated, trying to get out of the house before the meltdown escalated, which I didn't really succeed in, but did get out eventually. My hair is still wet, like damp from yesterday, on the top of my head out here in the cold. Like I said, literally crying, haven't wiped my eye. It's just so dark. And now that tidy, like all that tidiness, it's not that tidy, so it's a big down. Like it's just hard, you know, them ones when it's like you, no matter how much conscious effort you put in, it's like just, it's hard, it's a constant fight, and I can't live my whole life like this. So it's like, okay, then I need to stop seeing it as a fight. But I'm still mad that I'm even like this. I didn't know I was like this, but I've always been like this. Now I know what it is, that it's not going to go away. What? That my human design's in control of my environment. You are your first environment. Me not being in control of my environment is the biggest life lesson and test of my life. Is it a blessing? Yeah. Is it heavy? Hell, yeah. It's really, really heavy. And I understand why, like, one of the main causes of death with like for autistic people is suicide, because this is like how and like the amount of pain and hurt I feel when like I injure myself in a meltdown, like how much grief that causes, how much pain that causes. Like I was saying to my mum yesterday, like just speculating or whatever it is called, in terms of like from my understanding, from my knowing, it's like people that maybe hurt a stranger by accident and then end up behind bars, or hurt a stranger on purpose and end up behind bars. Some of them people feel so guilty, like have so much remorse, really like feel so terrible, like they can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't, like they really do like regret what they did, or they didn't want to hurt another being, even when they intentionally, consciously did it. The amount of like that can rob someone's life, because you have to live with what you've done. And I know we always talk about the abused, but the abuser has their own story, regardless of if it's right or wrong, regardless if you think they should be allowed to have it or not. It is there, it exists, and that can't be denied. So it's like, okay, so for someone like, and not everyone, I'm not saying everyone has empathy, not everyone has remorse, not everyone has forgiveness. not everyone, you know, but certain people, like there's a lot of people that do, like it's human. If you hurt another human, like that's going to eat you on the inside. So to do that once by accident or once on purpose, or make some mistakes and then have to grieve that and forgive yourself for the rest of your life, to forgive that one event is one thing, but to have to feel that feeling of absolute, like to feel like an absolute scumbag, I want to say, every single day, because you hurt someone every single day, and that person might be you, and whether that's emotionally, physically, whatever it is, because it's like, even me, like I don't physically, my meltdowns don't physically hurt anyone around me, they physically hurt me, but that's for what reason it is. We all have different reasons for things, yeah. But my emotion, or like the emotion that comes out of me, what comes out of me in the meltdown, has traumatized those closest to me, in terms of they've never experienced the energy like that, they've never experienced levels that high, they've never experienced that amount of erraticness, they've not, whatever you want to call it, that amount of, like, it's alarming, it's traumatizing, it's overwhelming. And if that's someone's, if that's the most somebody's felt, like you're a trigger for that, then you have to know that these involuntary meltdowns that you've got no control over are hurting the person you love the most, the people you love the most, and there's nothing you can do about it. And every day you feel like a scumbag. So me personally, I've just shut myself away like Harry in the cupboard for the most years, yeah. Like I came home, I moved back into my room that I was in when I was like a little girl, like when I'm telling, like 2, like when I've been born, like it's the craziest spiritual energy, yeah, where I'm at right now. And literally just shut myself away, like all day, all night. Like when anyone comes about, like I just go, because it's like, not because they want me to go, but it's like, it's inevitable. Like I see the effect, and it does change the relationship. And it's like, for somebody that's intentionally being spiteful, that's hard. That's hard enough. For the narcissist, for the abuser, for whatever, like that's hard enough. But when it's in, like, it's not even conscious, it's not even voluntary, it's like involuntary meltdowns, it's completely out of your control. You'd never make anyone feel like that intentionally, you'd never make anyone feel like that consciously. You don't want to be having the meltdown, you don't want to hurt yourself, and in that moment, the people that you'd fight to protect, that you give your life for in the face of injustice, are the very people that are being hurt by you. Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, I was speaking to someone recently that was just saying about like how, and I know people of like that it comes out and it is physical to others, and sometimes it does come out physically to those closest, and I do wonder what creates that difference. Why don't I why when I'm physically aggressive, put it in my meltdowns, have I never hurt a hair on anyone's head, but I can end up physically injured myself? But why is it that somebody lashes out at their sister? Why is it somebody lashes out physically at their son? Why does somebody physically lash out at their dad or their mum? Like, why? Why is it? Because often it's a specific energy. So honestly, I don't know. But it has me thinking, like, is this like, this could be run deep, this could be ancestral. Like, what about the mother wound, the father wound? What about in this life, you love your mother so much, there's not even a beef, but when you're in your involuntary meltdowns, you're attacking your own family members physically, because, or like they're getting hurt in the trial of that, because in those unconscious like layers, in that, you know, there is some hurt, some deep ancestral hurt, generational hurt, like whatever you want to, like however you resonate with these words, some kind of inner child, some kind of whatever it is, past life, like whatever it is. Because a lot of the time, even in terms of like when people work in schools that are for that, and they come home and children, they've got bite marks up their arms and things from children, it's often the children biting the teachers, or the meltdowns are going towards the teachers that they like the most. This is something I've picked up. Not always, but this is something I've picked up. Why? Where do you go when your whole body has taken over and you have no control? It's like something invading yourself, bro. It's like the closest thing I could literally is like literally just being taken over. Like for a while I was like, is this some kind of spirit? Like is this a need of an exorcism, my friend? Like no honey, but that is what it is. It's like it's completely out of your control. And when, like, unconsciously, when your whole body's flying off the things and you're like, your limbs are shooting out and you're just like Rocky mode, like on that adrenaline energy, like you can't even feel no pain, and you feel that unsafe and you feel that vulnerable, where are you gonna go? You're gonna go to the place and the people you feel safest with, unconsciously. Like when I'm having a meltdown, I don't think to run to somebody, but I always end up unconsciously moving towards my family members, because it's like, oh my god, I don't feel okay, I don't feel safe, my body is doing things that I don't understand, I don't know where this is going to go, I don't know if I'm going to catch this in time, I'm scared of what's going to happen, I really don't want to hurt myself, I don't deserve this, please someone help me. That's what comes through. So there I find myself around those closest to me, but obviously the meltdown's still there, it's coming out. So if everyone's sitting down chuckling along to some kind of rom-com or some kind of, you know, some kind of family evening show or whatever it is, or people are having, you know, in a certain energy talking about what, you know, Betty did at the bingo or whatever's going on, and then it's a very peaceful, calm, serene vibe, or it's just a kind of a dead kind of, like, you know, like that, just a one tone, and then like this big energy comes through the door, nothing actually has to be said, nothing has to be done. But even with like the noises, like how loud my voice can go, like if because it's like in that moment, it's like, oh, I just need it to stop. It's like unconsciously channeling it in the safest way. It's like I feel it coming on, oh no, okay, what can I do, put it in the voice, shout, scream, bellow, whatever kind of noises come out, like, you know how that energy rises through the whole body, like the whole diaphragm, like not just in the throat voice, but like you feel it, the voice come through from the bottom of your feet to your legs to your belly, like, you know, like to bellow too. Sometimes I just try and hold it, which is normally worse, to try and stay just still, and then it can get worse, or move to the boxing bag, or if I go to punch something, make sure it's a hard wall that's not going to get damaged, and something that's not going to, you know, leave any mark. Because actually, not just because of people pleasing and not want to ruin my stuff or anyone else's stuff, but when you come out of that Taz meltdown, it's literally like you've had a nightmare, and as you're coming out of that, it's like your eyes opening from the nightmare. Literally, when you wake up from a nightmare, wake up from a dream, and you have to try and remember what happened. So it's like as you're coming round, as I come around, I just think, please. In fact, my first question is, please tell me everything's okay. And I'll just really, like, normally feeling really anxious, I'll just mooch around and just start looking at things, doors, walls. Please tell me there's no mark, is there? And it's like, my whole heart is stuck, like, please tell me there's no damage, please tell me everyone's okay, please tell me I didn't upset anyone, please tell me I'm not too injured that I can't recover, please tell me, like, that's me, not the shouting and screaming and hollering and all that Thanos energy. No, that's an involuntary meltdown. I'm not okay right there. I need support. I need, you know, it's not the fact that that's who I am. Because as soon as that passes and I'm back to my conscious mind, I'm like, oh wow, please tell me this, tell me that. My only consideration, even through the meltdown, it's there as an energy where it's like, it's so courteous, and that's just impossible. But that's because as soon as I feel it coming on, and sometimes I don't manage to be courteous and things have gone down. A whole, like, one little tap, when I'm telling you, I literally felt like I tapped it, like, the whole door fell down, because it's crazy. And as soon as it fell down, I was like, oh my god, oh no, and I'm crying because it fell down. It's like, I didn't want to make that happen. I didn't mean to make that happen. I really didn't mean to do that. I'm just not okay. And I think that it's like every single time that happens, and sometimes it's multiple times a day, it's like that feeling that people have when they have to forgive themselves for hurting another. Like, you feel like that. You feel like the bad guy. You feel like an absolute waste man 24/7. And it's pushed me to, like, why am I even here? Like, it's pushed me to them kind of thoughts. Like, it does every day. Like, I don't want to be this. I'll cause more harm than good. Why am I here? And then I think of those that when they're having their meltdowns, that they've actually, like, there's been physical harm on their mother, on their loved ones. How that, it's like, if you tell anyone that, oh, like, my autistic family member, ADHD, whatever, hit our family member, you're like, oh my god, are they okay? How terrible. My question is, how is your autistic family member, bro? Not how are you? What, you can't recover from a one little one too? Is it right? No. Should anyone be getting physically hurt by anyone? No. But if you keep getting physically hurt by your neurodivergent family member to the point you're getting physically hurt, and you, in their moments when they're having a meltdown, you are consciously aware and they are not, whose responsibility is it to move out the way? That's firstly, because it's like, again, should you have to do that? No. But if you don't want to do that, then cut them out of your life, because that's really what it is. Yeah, because it's like, if you can't handle the fact that your family member has meltdowns and you are, like, ashamed of that, or you can't handle that, or you think that it's wrong, or you think like they're a bad person because of the meltdowns or what happens during meltdowns, and you cannot be around that, and you don't appreciate that behaviour, and you don't want to be around that behaviour, then don't. That's my belief. Cut yourself out. Anyone in my life, any of my family, any of my friends, any of my people that can't handle me, leave. Please. I'm like, please, yeah, leave. And if I sniff you can't, and you're pretending you are, I've left. Because it's like, and then even that, it's like, if you keep getting in the way when I'm having a meltdown, or it's like you want to try and help for ego's sake, because it's like, oh, I want to be there for you, but then every time I have a meltdown, like, you run off and complain, like, oh my god, like that psycho girl, that crazy, oh, I just don't know what's wrong with her, oh, she's always going to say, oh, you know how it is. Like, I speak to people, it's like, I ask them how their people are doing, it's like, oh, you know how it is, you know, oh, that's just the way they are. No, like I hear how some neurotypical be talking down about people, and because I've masked so well for my whole life, yeah, no, people be really revealing themselves, because they'll be talking to me like literally talking down about people because of things they go through that I go through, but they don't know I go through it, and they fully would believe I'm neurotypical, and it's crazy. And I'm just there like getting vexed on the phone. I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm guided. It's like, no, this ain't for you to come to tell them about themselves. This is for your information, honey. This is a FYI. If this is how these people talk about their own family, if this is how people talk about their own people, if this is how people talk about their own friends, if this is how this is people's lack of education, you know, this is your protection. Don't ever put yourself in these people's, you know, and expect anything less than ignorance. And then not taking that personally, it's like, yeah, don't mean it. I know, they got a clue, I know. But still, the amount of letting go, surrendering, forgiveness, starting again, working through different kind of faults that I have to go through a day when I am not, like, having to forgive myself for the physical injury I caused for myself. But no, those people, like people that are actually that when they're having a meltdown around family, that it's like they're going to all that for their family, or there's physical violence there in that unconscious meltdown, there's nothing, you can't ask someone to stop doing that, okay? If that's what's happening and there's a pattern there, see the pattern. And if you got knocked out once by your neurodivergent family member, or you got, you know, whatever it is, then it's like, yeah, you need to set your boundaries, you need to protect yourself, take yourself away, but move with integrity. That's what I think. Who am I don't know, but that's what I think, because what I see is people will be having unconscious, like involuntary meltdowns accidentally, because it's not on purpose. And I'm not saying that everybody that doesn't, like, because there's a difference, yeah, there's a difference between somebody consciously choosing to come over and hit you or come over and bite you, and somebody having a meltdown and it happening without them being aware. It's like being on anaesthetic, like pent up on steroids, like I don't even know, like you don't know what you're doing. There's just all this energy, it's coming out anyway. It feels like you're going to explode from the inside out, and it needs to go somewhere. Energy can only be transferred, it can't be destroyed. It needs to go somewhere. Is there ways of preventing it, not letting it get to that peak of the meltdown? If you're really tuned in and sensing it and can jump in with the breath, maybe. But it's not always, like, there's always going to be a possibility. This is the thing, it's like there's always a possibility, no matter how much training I put myself through, no matter how hard I try. So it's like I'm waiting till I can be sure that I can prevent every meltdown or mask, like, completely in every situation for the rest of my life before I put myself out into the world again. That's kind of what's happening. It's like, you got to let go and surrender. You can never be sure. But it's like, how many people are sitting, like, behind bars because they've had a meltdown, and it's been seen as aggression, because it's been seen as, you know, because things have happened. What did you do to that person to cause that meltdown? How much injustice out here, that's triggering as it is, but it's just like we need to educate ourselves. Because I hear a lot of nonsense. I've heard some things. I've heard people say about their little girls, oh yeah, that's why she's autistic, because she's so pretty, had to give her something wrong with her. Sorry. oh my god, guys, I can't even do this shit. Like, oh yeah, because if not, everyone, you're literally programming. Your little girl's hearing this, bro. Your little girl is hearing that, thank God she's ugly on the inside, because she's so pretty on the outside that everyone would, but they wouldn't want her because she's autistic. Are you fucking joking, bro? And when I'm telling you, these conversations that that I hear, yeah, places I'm taken to, it's like these conversations are nonchalant as anything. You know them ones? It's the same as like sexism, racism, in terms of like when you're in those rooms, when people are having conversations like it's a normal chat, and you're just there like sick to your stomach. Like, I don't even want to talk to no one no more, because the things I be hearing, the things that be coming out of people's mouths, like it's like no awareness, and it's like, oh, who are you to judge? Everyone thinks they're right. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, stop complaining, and just like stop complaining and just do what you can, innit? Build awareness, do what you can, help what you can, build what you can, be the change you want to see. I just don't like it, man. And again, why don't you like it? Probably because of my own, because it's triggering for me, because of my own inner shit, you know. It's like, and I hear that. It's like, especially understanding in terms of like the next level of spirituality, that everyone thinks they're right and there's no such thing as right and wrong. Like the person doing the wrong, when they're doing it, they believe they're in the right, and you judging them, they think you're wrong. Everyone believes they're right. And if you truly believe you're right and you're moving in that righteousness for you, that's all you need to manifest. That's why so many rich people are apparently evil, because they do what they want but they do not care. They know they're right, but you're like, but they're not right. But they know they're right even if they're not right. And to have this, it's like spending a whole lifetime feeling like everyone's telling you you're not right. And in order to manifest, you've got to believe you're right. I've been told I've been wrong about everything my whole entire life. That programming's deep. I'm trying to change my right ways to accommodate others. So it's just like, yeah, big realizations, big surrender, big just madness. It's just pushing me into some, like, I don't know, some Catwoman energy. I'll be real, it's like I don't understand, but I do. You do understand. This is where I've been at for too long now. There's this inner voice, this little running voice. It's like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. How could they do that? Why would they do that? Why would they say that? I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they said that. I can't believe they'd think that of me. No, they wouldn't think that of me. I'm not picking up on that. No way they'd say that. No way they'd think that. No way they'd do that. No way I have. No way I am this. No way I am this. No way I didn't know. Believe it. Believe it, accept it, forgive it, love it, embrace it. Because this is what it is, and it ain't nothing ever going to be nothing else. Guys, just keep yourself safe, innit? For real, keep yourself safe. I'll be real, keep yourself safe. Like, you gotta keep yourself safe, guys. Like, these certain systems ain't built to help. You gotta keep yourself good. Make sure you're okay. Build a relationship with yourself. Talk to yourself every day. Mirror work. Talk to yourself. Just talk to yourself any old place, but mirror work as well. Like, I love myself so much more than anything. Unconditional love. I've done so much work around that. Like, as soon as that meltdown's finished, like, I've got me. Even in it, like, it's changing because of my like my program is changing, things are changing, but it's like, no, you really got to trust yourself. You really got to trust yourself. And even in terms of those that care about you, it's like, oh, you're meant to care about me. It's not that people don't care about you, it's that they just, like, certain people, some people maybe they don't, but some people genuinely do, and genuinely can't handle it. How about that? They just can't handle it. What you have to handle every day, as ADHD, ADHD, autistic, whatever you deal with, what you deal with every day, like PTSD, whatever it is, what you have to handle every day, because if you don't handle it, you won't be here. Like, you got no other option but to handle it. You know how heavy it is to handle it for yourself. You know how much it takes from you just to be you in a day. How much, like, different skills you've learned. It's like, sometimes it's just not for them. They can't handle it. And that's not because they don't want to handle it. Sometimes it's not for them too, and sometimes it's like you having that unconditional love for another, in terms of like, it's okay, I know that my programming is like, you're meant to support me because you're family, but it's the same way. It's like, we don't just become a mother because we have a child. Like, every mum is different, every mum does different things, every father does different things. Like, you learn. Like, no one's ready, no one really knows, everyone's just doing their best. We're all humans, we're all still like little hurt children inside, like bringing up children. Like, no one knows. And it's the same with this. Just because friends and family are supposed to do this, just because people around you are supposed to do this, just because systems and doctors and therapists and things are supposed to do this, because they're supposed to help, because they're supposed to know, because they're supposed to support, because it's supposed to be easier, don't mean it is. Don't mean they can. Don't mean it is. Don't mean they are. Don't mean it will. And with that, it's very freeing, because then it's like, right, then what does that mean? It means your own foundation better be solid. Can you come to you? Can you come to you for a hug? Can you come to you for some love? Do you know how to look after yourself? Do you know how to pamper yourself? Do you know how to boost your immune system? Do you know how to, use herbs, to like herbal teas, and like eat good and know what makes you feel good? Do you know how to have everything you need if you can't get out of the house for a week and you need to have certain things? Do you know how to look after yourself? Like, what do you need to do to put in place for you to be as okay as you can be? And have that in place for the days of emergencies, or the days when things are meant to go this way but they don't. Or is there somewhere you could go? Like, for me, when my meltdowns start, sometimes it doesn't feel safe to come outside, because when you're vulnerable like that, you don't want to be outside around people. But then again, it's like, it's still just better than just being in a closed environment. I feel like being out in the fresh air is great, because normally it's like so much different things around, like even in terms of just like it feeling really cluttered, or like your energy is bigger than the house, or bigger than the place you're in. Like outside, when you've got like however much fresh air, just like in a spacious area, for me that's really helpful. And again, I literally, in the meltdown, like I don't get myself ready. Like, as you can see, I'll literally roll out, and if it needs to come out crying on the way, like the walking in the fresh air helps to shift some of that energy if I can. Like, this is normally as it's like coming down, not normally in the height of it, although I have been out in the height of it, but I'll just lap the park if I can. Sometimes I can't, but it depends where you're at. But obviously different stages. I feel like being outside is definitely helpful. And yeah, really rambly today. So let me conclude. What am I even banging on about? Wanted to pamper and have a little physical transformation, didn't get there, got halfway there, fell asleep with wet hair. Might go and braid it later, might carry on when I get back. I see how I feel. Yeah, it's like, looking like this, if you're somebody that's getting physically hurt by because of their meltdowns, if you really care for what's in their best interests and you have registered that when they're having a meltdown, when they're around you, that you could get physically injured, then it's in your best interest and their best interests that you don't let yourself get physically injured. If you have full control over your body in that moment and they don't, then although it shouldn't be on your shoulders to take yourself away, because it shouldn't be something you have to put up with anyway, then yes, you should take yourself out and prevent them having to go through the absolute devastation of waking up from that meltdown and realising that they've hurt someone they love, and save yourself an injury. If you really feel like, well, I shouldn't have to move away from them because it's not my fault that they're like this, then you shouldn't be in their life anyway, and hopefully they'll cut you out one day. Savage. No, it's not ever going to change, is it? It's not ever going to go away. Like, yeah, things can get better, meltdowns will lessen, but it's like, you need to fix your attitude. You need to fix your attitude and stop making neurodivergent people feel like a burden. Because sometimes you don't even realise you've been feeling like a burden till later, and how much has actually happened. And then for yourself, it's like, don't let anyone make you feel like a burden. If someone's like, people try and make you feel like a burden, well, get out of my way then. If you don't like it, move, honey. You know, you don't want to be around me, don't. I love me. Straight after my meltdown, straight after my shutdowns, I'm like, you okay? You okay, sweetie? What do you need? What do you need? Let me get you something. It's okay, don't even worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. How's your hand? I'll heal that for you. You know, let me run your bath. Make you a nice cup of tea. Oh, I start feeling like people are judging me. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think you're the shit. I think you're great. I think you're the kindest person I know. I think you're the most loving person I know. I would never want to trade being you with them. Let's have a nice hot chocolate. Have some rest. You didn't deserve to go through that. I love you. And that's me. So I have took that option, to be fair. Like, I'd rather be alone and in love than around people that are trying to help me for their own ego boost and then go off crying about it as a way to gossip. I ain't got time for this shit. So yeah, it's, I don't need help, I don't need support. It's an assumption, it's a programming, because you're programmed to think there's support be there, people will be kind, people will have empathy, and people will understand. The quicker you realise they don't, they won't, and it is what it is in some cases, the less of a problem you're going to be in. Because it's not a case of you not having to have people in your life or not love them, but it's our own expectation upon others. And it's like, they want us to have that expectation because it feels good for the ego to have that expectation there, because then they can say, oh yeah, we're so close, call me at any time, do whatever you want, got you, like, oh yeah, oh I fully understand, oh I always helped them, I always helped her, I always helped him, oh yeah, I did so much for them. And to keep that expectation there is for their ego, because when it comes down to it, it's not there. And then there's resentment, built from being there in the first place, but you wanted to be there. And sometimes people's ego on people's ways won't even let them say they don't want to be there, or maybe they do genuinely want to be there and they can't handle it. Sometimes they really do want to be there, but then them not handling it, it's like putting an empty hand out, or you know what I mean, putting out a branch thinking you're putting out an olive branch, and actually it's a sword and you just cut your hand. It's like they want to be there, people have the expectation, they want to keep the expectation for themselves and want you to have the expectation. And even when it all goes wrong, they still want to keep that expectation, because the story of that dynamic is whatever it is. But sometimes it's for you to say, to identify, okay, you're saying you want to help me, yeah, but you clearly can't, so let's take that out, let's take that option out. And they'll be like, well, oh no, I would help you, I'd always help you, like I want to support you, I want to be there for you. It's like, yeah, I know, but you can't, and that's okay. And actually living in the illusion and the expectation that you got some kind of support that doesn't exist is very dangerous. It's very dangerous, because you're going to keep falling and wonder why you fell until you realise that you're about to fall, and it's okay because you can catch you. You know. Anyway, I've been chatting too long, man. I'm halfway through this and oh my good god, done it now. Alright, I come out in a peaceful era. It was nice and peaceful, but actually it's lunchtime in terms of school hours, and you just see a sea of busy energies. I can feel it. It feels like pins and needles in my back. It's like a swarm of wasps coming behind me. Energy shift. Yeah, it's lunchtime. Alright, get me out of here. Get me out of here! Ain't no time for this. Alright. Yeah, it was 111. I just managed to get up to be the first one out of the other side of the gate before I just got too much overstimulation from the rackets. Alright. My dad and my uncle work together, and they actually never ever shut up where they work, ever. Like 6 days a week. They won't shut it for nothing. Like, nothing. Not even things that are important. Like, no. But, literally, just as I was leaving today, they pulled up. Because there was someone they've known for a really long time. At a funeral. So they literally closed for like an hour in the morning. Or a couple of hours to go there, and they both pulled up in their matching suits, looking like Men in Black, and he must have gone to my favourite bakery before he left to go, because there was a little note on a big bag of goodies, like saying, Laura, enjoy. Dad. In his like capital letter writing. It does. Bless him. And they were there when I got up, and then just as I was leaving they pulled up, so they must have got them early, been out and come back. So I'm excited to see what's in the goodie bag, and I might have that leftover food that I didn't get yesterday. It's so busy out here. Yeah, and see what's in here. From my favourite bakery. When I'm telling you, this bakery, my sister, bless her, because obviously I haven't been travelling. I don't go anywhere, especially where there's not the herb. And I've always wanted to go to Paris, never been to Paris. And he travelled all the way home from Paris to London with a croissant from Paris just so I could try a Parisian croissant. And oh my goodness. But my little bakery's croissants are better than the ones in Paris. Would they be if they were eaten fresh on the day they were bought in Paris? Maybe not. But no, I'm going to say they are. I cannot tell you these are the best croissants I've ever had. And I've had so many croissants in my life because I'm croissant head. But I like the plain ones. But when I show you, look, this is dense as well. It's like the biggest croissant. What else is this he's picked up? Oh, stop yourself. Hang on. Yes. Honestly, I cannot tell you. I'm going to put it in the grill and toast it because it's just different. And then my favourite thing that ever exists. When I'm telling you, I don't even know. This must be like a month's worth of sugar in this one thing. Oh, I want to pull it out. It is. So I like them apple turnovers. My mum used to get them when I was little, and they're like the flaky pastry with the apple and the cinnamon inside, but only certain ones, yeah, because some of them are preservative dead, but the fresh baked ones, this is that, but to a different level, because this pastry is pastry, but with a really clear glaze, like the Krispy Kreme glaze. The natural original Krispy Kreme glaze on the top of this pastry, and it's not a normal pastry, it's like a donut. It's crispy on the top, crispy icing, little toasted almonds. All right, she's dribbling. What is this? Ah, la da dee, I'm gonna sing to my pastry. Little toasted almonds, the icing's banging. And inside is apple, cinnamon, and raisin, which is my favourite. So much cinnamon. They put so much cinnamon, which I'm always here for. And it's like, as you bite it, the crunch on the top, then it's the donut pastry into this apple, raisiny, cinnamony heaven. The little toasted almonds on top, crispy. And then that sweet, gooey icing. Oh, every bite a dream. Every bite a dream. Do I feel sick as a rat? I'm probably be sick for a week after eating this. Yes. Am I going to enjoy it? Yes. This might be the 10-hour box braiding. Every day I'm like, okay, this is the last day, and then we're going raw vegan. We're at 9. I'm like, when the sun breaks, raw vegan. When the sun breaks, fall in yourself. You can't lose. One of these days, my little note. Yum yum.